Good morning. Constance, this is for you. Sorry about the delay. What I'm doing here is what I would do for a normal hammer toe. What you've got going on looks like you might have broken your toe. So even if your toe was what I had going on, I would be putting my fingers underneath and stretching at the same time as using arnica oil. Just stretching it out and pulling it and squeezing it on all sides through the joints. And then there's some little stretches, like everyone should be doing these. Squeezing your toes, like really, and expanding and squeezing and expanding and squeezing. Now, you don't want to just squeeze like this. You want to squeeze like this, where you're just squeezing everything as tight as you can together without curling. So squeeze, 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 and then little ankle exercises. So you can go clockwise, counterclockwise, but when you're doing it, get your toes involved. You want to pick things up with your toes. I'm going to show you this nifty little stretch right here. You stand, you put your toes here, and you try and push this top part of your ankle into the ground over here. And you should be able to get full closure of those toes and full extension. And then go to the same thing here. But most of the time, if you've got a toe that is pulling up from this knuckle and that knuckle, that second knuckle, that is usually what is called hammer toe. When you see people whose toes kind of, hold on, let me see if I can get this angle right. When people's toes come up like this and they're bent like that, would normally be classified as a hammer toe. Yours looks like you broke it right at that joint and it twisted. So the only thing besides retraining it is to live with it and deal with it. But I would squeeze it on the top and really straighten it out on the bottom. Like this. And you're just squeezing it. I mean, and if it hurts, unfortunately, squeeze it more. But squeeze it sideways, squeeze it up, squeeze it in all directions, getting all that connective tissue, get it to move nicely. And then if it's moving nicely and just maintains that crookedness, I don't know if it can be fixed. And I'm so sorry. But like I said, you can do so 1 foot at a time. See, my foot pops. And you may be slightly dysfunctional. As you can see, I am just a little bit because I haven't been doing them as much since I've been off trail. But that's pretty much it. I hope that helps you. It usually helps a lot of my guys with hammer toes because they have their feet shoved in shoes all the time. But if it's a broken toe, it's not going to work quite the same.